Hello, this is Mr. Kinyanola, and I'm going to help you find the length of an arc. So, what this question is asking for is, what is the length of this piece of the circle right here? So if you think of this circle as a piece of pizza or a whole pizza, you want to figure out what the length of this pizza slice's crust is. So what is the length of this? So what's the distance from here to here? So questions like these typically give you two pieces of information. One is the radius, so from the center to the circle. For this one, it's 5 centimeters here. And the central angle, so how many degrees or how wide is the opening of this piece of pizza right here. And we're trying to figure out what the length is of this crust or this arc that this piece of pizza, this angle, is eating. So the first thing that we're going to do is figure out what the circumference is, or the distance all the way around, or the length of this entire circle. So if you guys remember, the formula for circumference is circumference equals 2 pi times the radius. And here, our radius is 5 centimeters, so we're just going to plug that into the formula. So C equals 2 pi times 5, and just multiply it out. C equals 10 pi centimeters. So the distance all the way around, or the circumference of the circle, is 10 pi centimeters. But that's not what the question is asking for. It's just asking for the distance from here to here. So what we're going to do is create a ratio. So for this arc, it takes 60 degrees, okay, out of the entire circle, which is 360 degrees. Okay, and then we'll use our calculator. So 60 divided by 60 is 1, and 360 divided by 60 is 6. So this slice of pizza is 1 out of 6 equal pieces of pizza. So here, here, and here. So we have the entire circumference, which is 10 pi around, but we only need 1/6 of that. So what we're going to do is take the entire circumference, which is 10 pi, and multiply it by 1/6, because we only need 1/6 of it. To make things easier, what's the invisible number under any number? 1, so we'll put it under the 10 pi, and we'll just multiply it across. 10 pi times 1 is 10 pi. 1 times 6 is 6. We could simplify that. So what are two numbers that you can divide in both 10 and 6? 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5 pi. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And if you want to put it in decimal form, we'll use our calculator. 5 divided by 3 is 1.67. So 1.6 with a bar pi. So there's your final answer. And the formula for this, okay, so if you think about it, first thing is that we found the circumference and we multiplied it by the central angle over 360. So here's the formula. Make a flashcard or a power card on this. So arc length is equal to the circumference, which is 2 pi r over 1 times the central angle over 360 degrees. And you just plug it all in, multiply it out, and there you have it. You'll have your final answer. So take this formula, put it in your notebooks, highlight it, and you're good to go.